Alright, everyone. Well, we're heading down into the belly of the beast. I can't see anything. We're going underground to the origins of the mold, apparently. Alright. What am I listening to? What is that over there? What the fuck?
Guarding the Megamycete, huh? Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss,
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
okay, I'm moving out. Hold on till I get there.
How you like that shit? Oh, he liked it. He laughed. I can't even see what I'm shooting. His face is invincible. I gotta shoot him in the back.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
I will? How am I gonna do that?
Nice. Thought so.
Huh. He didn't die?
Just a minute.
I didn't kill him. So stupid. You know, Resident Evil, where you fight in the dark, in a closet, you can't even see, and you're fighting giant... You're walking into a giant guy's sweaty ball sack, you can't even see him. Oh my god, Resident Evil!
Forces, I'm reloading.
What's he doing?
Where should I point next?
What happened?
I'll
He
keep
died?
going. The rest of you,
Giant crystal... He just
stay
died.
above ground.
Did he give up? How did I kill him? How did I kill him, exactly? Oh... He gave up. He had enough. He's like, this boss fight's fucking too repetitive and boring. I'm out of here. He left. He dipped. Like, seriously, I didn't kill him. I died. He just died on his... I mean, maybe the weight of the mace was too much. He had brittle bone disease or something? I don't know. It's also lame that was obviously Uriah. He was already get killed. And same boss.
I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists? A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan.
Yeah, we don't know. Oh my god. What is this now? It's a giant pulsating heart. Looks like, right?
I found it. It's the Megamycete.
That's the Megamycete? A heart? Okay.
Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. And 2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony
The root of the matter. Find the Megamycete in the ruins.
site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't trust him. Maybe he thought Ethan wasn't trustworthy. Right? I wish we had a map. The whole game we had a map. Now we don't have a map anymore for the finale.
This must be Miranda's lab.
Well, this is going to be our answers. Hopefully we get answers now. Look, Batman. It really is Batman. The Book of the Merman. Subject's name Salvatore Moreau. Or Salvatore Moreau. Okay. First of all, Morningstar 2126 to me $5. He says the Heisenberg boss felt like a Dead Rising boss, didn't it? F in the chat for Ethan and abuse his hands have suffered over the 2 games. Yeah. Like I said, if this is literally his end, like his real end, that's how he dies, that is very disappointing. After playing as him for 2 games and that's how he goes out. I hope not. I hope that that was just a cop-out and there's going to be like a twist ending or something. I hope, because that was kind of shit. So thank you, Morningstar. You're the top tipper of the day. Or of the stream, I should say. Oh my god, I can't type tonight. You know what it is? And I'm being honest, my eyes are all bugged out. All day, this game has been pitch black. The whole fucking Heisenberg factory has been in the dark black, and now I'm in black caves. I can't see. I play the game, I turn away, I like, trying to read the screen, I'm blinded. I'm staring at a dark-ass fucking game all day. Okay, now, let's get some background story. Here we go, ready? Alright, Salvatore Moreau says, Cadeau affinity low. Brain function surprisingly low. The Cadeau has caused drastic changes to internal organs, transforming them into organs similar to fish-like gills and a swim bladder. Another subject with irregular cell division, causing him to transform to a giant fish. The subject is unable to control his transformation. Too many defects, an unfit vessel for Eva. See, Eva, Evelyn, or the new daughter she wants to make. Alright, Alcina Dimitrescu, most favorable Cadeau affinity, brain function normal, regeneration rate is incredibly fast, the subject can heal any external wound within seconds and grow her nails into claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means an increased body size. Note, due to a hereditary blood disease, the subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to maintain regeneration properties. I suspect the subject's regeneration is not properly balanced. She may mutate uncontrollably, an unfit vessel for Eva. So, Lady D would have been a good vessel if she didn't have this degenerative blood disease. Basically what she's saying is, if she's just a normal person, it would have been fine. But for someone who has to constantly regenerate, it didn't work. She had to keep eating blood and gore and humans and other things. So, okay. Named Carl Heisenberg, Cadeau affinity incredibly favorable. Brain function normal, has electric organs similar to the electric ray Narc japonica. These electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous system, can therefore pass and control electricity throughout the entire body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. Splendid specimen, but still an unfit vessel for Eva. Okay. Donna Viento. Affinity favorable. Brain function normal to severe mental illness. Physically, she's no different from a regular human. However, she can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infected by the Mutomycete. When humans absorb the pollen from this particular flower, she could cause them to have hallucinations. So this is exactly what I said earlier. I said she makes you see shit that's not there. She wasn't really controlling any dolls. She was using the environment to make you hallucinate whatever she thought she wanted to do to scare you. You see? Okay. However, she's mentally underdeveloped and has divided her Kadu among her dolls in order to control them from a distance, an unfit vessel for Eva. Alright. Very interesting. Very interesting. Various pictures. There's Kadu again? There he is again. Is there only one, or is there more than one? Yeah, I'm curious if there's only the one, or if there's more than one Kadu. And obviously that thing comes from the mold, I guess. Oh, here's more. Okay, let's read all this. Was that Miranda before all this? What the fuck are we looking at there? I have no idea. None of these say anything on them. So you don't really know what they are. Well, as a girl... a girl in a testing facility. That's fucked up, right? Jesus Christ, okay. I guess that's supposed to be her with other researchers? Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more, but I am incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor half-dead medical student in the snow. I've always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research. To think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism, positively visionary. I knew that with... Excuse me. Good evening, King Michael. I knew that with knowledge, I would achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. This is going to be Spencer, isn't it? Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, your conviction differed from mine. You hope to bring back a single dead person, while I am to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought you might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor of virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus research. I'll call it Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I am one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you'll be able to achieve your goals someday too. You taught me so much. For that, I will be forever in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswell E. Spencer. So, if you didn't read this one document, you would have no idea. So Miranda is immortal. Miranda also was a researcher. Miranda discovered the mold and is trying to use the mold to bring back something. Rose. She's using Rose to bring back Eva. Whatever that may be, we're not sure. But she's using everyone in the town as an experiment. Can we find the perfect candidate to bring back Eva, whoever Eva may be, right? Spencer visited the village, saw the mold, all that stuff, and got the idea, you know, he wants to change the whole world while she's just trying to bring back one person. He wants to actually change civilization as we know it with a virus. And that's when he went to Africa and he found the T-virus, and that started all the events of Resident Evil 1 through 3. So this is predating all of that, right? Like way back before then. So she's immortal, and she was alive before Spencer.
No way.
Yep. That's him. They were good old buddies back in the day, huh? Only he aged and she never did, because she was infected with the mold. That's right. Damien El Mascador says, so those kids in the winter coats are Spencer and friends? Exactly. It's fucking Spencer and Miranda and maybe other people. Who knows? We got more stuff to read. What a lore dump this is, huh? Is this her daughter, maybe? Maybe her daughter's name was Eva, and that's who she's trying to revive. Here we go. No, lore dump number 2. My Eva, it's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then, but now I can bring you back to life with the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the Giant's Chalice. All that's left is to merge her with the Megamycete. The ceremony can finally begin. Of course, she's talking about Rose, who she ripped apart, right? After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. So I wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it, the Megamycete, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, there would be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. Excuse me. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with mold from the Megamycete. That way I could control them and experiment on them. I've experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Kadu. Yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some like Alcina who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold and your DNA, but they all they created was another defect, Evelyn. So Umbrella made Evelyn. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be the perfect vessel. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Ava, I waited too long to see you again. We just got our answers, right? We got everything. Everything just tied together. There you go. And there's Wesker on the left. Actually, no, it's not Wesker. I don't know why they have 100 pictures of her. Okay. Is that it? We got our lore dump, I feel, right? Whoa!
Show me your hands.
It's Mia.
I'm Bryce.
Or
This
is it?
Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
This is really Mia.
It really is you.
Huh.
I'm glad you saved me. Why are you here?
I was caught and used in experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here.
Oh, I'm not
You
doing no
promised,
escort
damn
missions.
it.
Fuck that.
You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything. And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose.
What is going on now?
Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but
Uh-oh.
you don't understand how special he is.
Oh no. He doesn't even need a heart. He doesn't even need a heart to be alive. Seriously.
What's going on? Someone there?
What is going on? This is fucking weird shit, man. He has no weapons or nothing. I can't move. fuck?
How did I get here? God, it's freezing. This shit in my body.
You're so dumb.
No, thanks.
Evelyn? How are you here?
Evelyn from Resident Evil 7.
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong. It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
How does he not know anything about this? He's the most ignorant one of all.
Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird?
Right, that your arms were coming off and
No
shit.
matter how much you got hurt? Remember,
Yeah, Resident Evil 7, his leg came off, didn't it?
3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! What am I? I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead.
I will save Rose.
Now
At
what?
last, he awakes.
Oh my god. The Duke?
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, who is the Duke?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
What does he mean by that?
Yeah. I have to be. I gotta go.
The last shop visit and the last save before the end of the game.
Duke's Emporium has everything you need for your decisive battle.
Well, the complex mechanical heart we can now sell. The giant crystal mace we can now sell, even though it was Chris that got it. Sure. The Crystal Heiselberg... I can't even speak. The Crystal Heisenberg. We'll just sell those 3.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
What about the cigar? Sell a cigar? I sold a cigar. Okay.
Amat Victoria Coram.
You can upgrade the Magnum even more. Oh my god. The thing is, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of... I guess I should buy ammo. Because I have, like, no ammo, right? So I should be fucking buying ammo. Shotgun ammo.
Yes, I can see why you'd be interested in that.
Max out all ammo. Max out healing items. Okay. Yeah, buy explosives.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Buy fucking landmines. What is this? Long barrel for the handgun. Increases power.
Aha.
Okay. I don't care about increased capacity on the Magnum. I have no ammo for it. Big baller shot caller. Timmy, $4.20. It says, your eyes okay, fella? They're burning. My eyes are burning. My allergies tonight are pretty bad. I was fine earlier today, and what happens is the second half of the day, the allergy medication is starting to wear off. And the air conditioner isn't blasting. It's not as warm anymore, so it's turning off and just blowing filtered air, but the air isn't, like, filtered very well. So I'm getting pollen in my face, basically. There's nothing you can do about it. It's called allergy season. It's supposed to last until, like, the middle of next week, so I gotta just basically put up with it. Excuse me. Okay, that's about all I can buy. There's no point in buying an inventory upgrade. So, I guess... I mean, like I said, I can upgrade... No, I can't even do that anymore. Rate of fire? I don't want faster. No. I guess we'll upgrade the power of the sniper rifle one more.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
That's it. Like, there's no point in doing anything else. I guess rate of fire of the handgun.
These
There you
hands
go.
are more dexterous than one might think.
That's it. Rate of fire of the sniper rifle. Now I'm really done. Okay.
Your journey nears its end. How about some rest? Please, be well.
Thanks.
So we're not going to find out his backstory at all. They're not going to explain it, huh? He said he didn't know. Weird. Yeah, because it's weird that he helps you, right? He helps you through the whole game. Why? And also, isn't it weird that everyone just kind of tolerated his presence, even though they knew that he was helping you and kind of working against them? Like, that is pretty fucking weird, no? Well, we're getting lots of ammo. All the doors are covered in mold, as you can see. There is no other way to go but through that way to the ceremony site, which is probably going to be the final boss fight against Miranda, I would assume. I see nothing else here. It also moves slow as shit. No. Zykeon Gaming, all my streams are backed up on DSPGaming on YouTube. So if you missed the rest of this playthrough, you can watch it all in order on DSPGaming on YouTube, and I'll upload this finale tonight once we're done here. So, all right, let's reload. 1 Magnum round left. A whopping 1. I think maybe we should switch that out. I'm just saying. What else can we put in place of that? The grenade launcher? Probably the grenade launcher. For which we now have 4 explosive rounds. No. We have 4 flashbang rounds, and we have 5 explosive rounds. So we should switch to the explosive rounds. Okay. I'm being told once you get all the upgrades for a weapon, you can buy unlimited ammo for the rest of your rounds. It's great, but not doing any more runs, probably. This is the finale. I also didn't get all the upgrades for a weapon during the playthrough. Would have cost too much. The final battle. I know, let's go in here. Well, we already cleared all these rooms and got all these items, so you gotta think there's nothing else in here, right? I doubt that they added anything new at the end. Nope. Okay, let's just fucking go. Fuck this. Yes, El Truo Toro, who's been trained to troll all fucking night. I'm well aware there are over-the-counter allergy medications. I took one this morning. Fuck you. No more item drops. Fuck off.
I gotta keep going.
Through the mold.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me.
Oh boy.
Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What?
No. Not her.
My power is leaving me.
Rose! Miranda!
Not the handgun he has, by the way.
Interesting.
Cutscene handgun.
Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Haha!
Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you tried to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled. Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamice. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully and permanently.
You're not letting me away.
Rose is truly mine at last.
Wow, that was fun.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamice. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace. So now you can die peacefully and permanently.
What the fuck is going on?
Wait.
You understand the level of heritage, child. How can you deny me?
Why the
Now
hell
she's a
did you
spider.
realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours.
Oh fuck, she's fast.
Your time is up! Now die!
No.
Die!
Oh, I couldn't see. Where did she go?
I've
Can I craft anything? Great.
never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure? The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Holy shit.
Die. Die and be swallowed into the Megamycete for all time!
No thanks. I don't think she liked that. Whoa! The fuck? What is this shit now?
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
I hear
Hell,
her.
I will.
Die, 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 die!
Tricky bitch.
I will take back my daughter!
Fuck. Alright, you know what? No. I'm not playing this fucking game. Fuck this. Watch this shit. Where is it? Yeah?
I understand your feelings.
Oh!
Truly, I do.
I turned the lights back on with that shit.
If I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. You still stand. Cease this.
Spider again. Oh, fuck. It's okay.
You won't interfere.
Keeps dodging. Oh my god, she keeps dodging. She's like 10 times faster than me. I'm so slow.
Now so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Hold still.
No thanks.
I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter.
Oh boy.
This is...
Where'd she go?
Why won't you
I guess I'll heal.
The victors, those foreigners, they could do nothing to
Oh.
assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda?
Oh shit! Alright.
This is how you end the victors. To ensure I never see your face again.
Shut up. And this is why I saved sniper ammo. Ooh, right in the face. Point blank. Nice.
My daughter! My Eva!
That's it. Fuck you. Of course, she'll die. That doesn't mean the Mega My Seat's gonna die. Just her.
Rose! It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Oh, he's gonna die too because he's made of mold. Oh, shit. Well, better say goodbye.
Ethan! Ethan!
Where the fuck was Chris the whole time, by the way?
Come on, Ethan, wake up.
Yeah, see, it's not dead.
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move.
Oh my, it's alive. The Mega My Seat's alive.
Keep moving, Ethan.
It's not happy.
There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia. I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now, come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong. God damn it. Goodbye, Rosemary.
Wow. Sacrifices himself, the true hero.
Ethan.
Now he can talk to it. The inspiration for Spencer, the cause of all these mutations. Could this Mega My Seat actually be the origin of all the viruses around the world in some way? We don't know. But it's fucking wild. Damn.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is.
Nuh.
I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where?
Should have listened. Reminds me of the end of Resident Evil 5.
What was that?
When Wesker, they have to shoot him with rockets and shit. And fly away.
Where is he? Chris? What
Chris,
have you done?
why do you always fly away from explosions at the end of Resident Evil games, Chris? This is the third one, Chris.
He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain.
You need to see this.
What now?
BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
What? They sent weaponized bioweapons? Look.
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
So now the BSAA have turned into villains, even though they were the good guys in previous games. Wow. I bet Chris feels shitty for working for them, huh? Well, that's an interesting ending, but it's kind of a letdown. I mean, you get all your answers, but it's obvious it's completely open-ended, so they make more games and DLCs, right? Oh my god, what is this fucking song? Searching for berries? What? I'm being told don't skip the credits. There's a cutscene. Can I just skip the credits and see the cutscene after, or if I skip it, do I miss it? You can still skip the credits and still get the cutscene, because I already saw this. This is the intro. I don't want to hear this song either. I want to hear this. This is terrible. What is this song? What the fuck? Supposed to be all of the four of them. Yeah. This is fucking weird. Iron Seed, Heisenberg. She pissed him off. She took the gear and pissed him off. Weird. So who is the girl? And that's supposed to be Miranda.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived.
Huh.
With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment.
Oh, it's a full story.
But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed.
Okay, it's the full story.
Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice.
Huh.
To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
So it's supposed to be the full storybook tale. Is the story of Rose. It's so silly though. All right, now what? Oh, this is terrible singing. Now you can skip? People are saying now I can skip. Oh! Oh! My ears. Oh! I think I have to skip. I don't know if I can take it. This is an endurance test. This is a horrible endurance test. Oh. So they said you got something against Bjork? It sounds like Bjork. Is it really Bjork? That'd be crazy if they got Bjork out of retirement to do this. Oh my god. So, what are these pictures of? It looks like the parents of the kid? What is this? None of these pictures have any significance. I don't know, it looks like the girl's growing up or something? I don't know. What the hell? The mother died? Oh, oh. 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 Okay, is it over? I hope it's over and we can just look at the pictures. Please let it just be instrumental now. So the mother died, they buried her. So there's a family, but the mother suddenly died and they buried her. Maybe these are the people who actually lived at the village to begin with? But then, oh my god, then the girl got... The same thing happened to the girl. Yeah, see? So the same exact thing happens to the girl that happened to the mother. No, the vocals were Aga Ujuma, and they were terrible. So what is this? This guy's holding his baby, he's holding his sick daughter, and this guy's pointing, go this way. What is this? So all the people were into the castle, it looks like. See that? And then in the castle, that's probably Mother Miranda, right? So at one point, Mother Miranda had people living here like normal people, but she was actually using them as human experiments, and they didn't know that. Yeah, see? This is the story of the people of the town, the people of the village before everyone mutated. And miraculously came back to life because they gave her the mold virus. Or, it's not a virus, it's the mold. But that means she was also infected and mutated. So then they all got the injection. See that? Yep, Kadu. She infected them all with Kadu, which was a offspring of the mold, to try to see if they could mutate them into a host for Ava. What's weird about all this is, so why didn't it work? If this was her master plan from the start, to use all these humans as experiments till she found the perfect host, and she found the perfect host in Rose, right? Then why didn't it work? Why didn't Eva come back? Because you heard her, she said that her powers were leaving her and the experiment didn't work. Or maybe it did, I mean, that's the twist. The twist was that now Rose is Eva, but you don't know that. Yeah. Yep. He turned into a lichen. Just like we know, I mean, we already knew this. We already knew this part of the story. Okay. What do we got? Post credits. Yes.
think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
What is this? Years later?
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels
It does. But it...
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed. Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa. Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Oh my god.
Together, Rose.
Huh.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
So she's a bioweapon. Not like we didn't know that, or else would everyone in the village would have wanted her. Who does Chris even work for? I'm not clear about that. He doesn't work for Umbrella. He doesn't work for the BSAA. I don't even know who the fuck he works for anymore. Well, what is that out there? There's someone walking. Do you see that? What is that? Why is someone walking to the vehicle? Did you see that? The father's story is now done. Oh boy. What the fuck is Blue Umbrella? People are saying he works for Blue Umbrella. Okay. Well, great dad. Finished the story on at least casual difficulty. I beat it on standard. Best dad ever. Finished the story on at least standard difficulty. So my completion time was 13 hours 44 minutes. Although if you actually take a look at the length of the playthrough, it's actually about 17 hours. Keep in mind that a lot of that was me talking with the audience and everything. So obviously a regular playthrough I'd probably say maybe 13 to 15 hours. Mine was a little bit longer than that. This playtime only calculates actual in-game control. It doesn't actually have a it doesn't track cutscenes. It doesn't track when you're in the menus. It only tracks actual gameplay. So really, saying some zoomed in. It looked like Ethan. I mean, he's dead. They just said the father story's over. He's dead. So how's that Ethan exactly? I don't believe that was Ethan. So Village of Shadows difficulty unlocked. Unlock content in the bonuses menu. Extra content, concept art figures, and challenges. Challenges and extra content. Complete challenges listed in the challenges menu in order to receive completion points. Completion points can be exchanged for a variety of bonuses. New movies added. The Village of Shadows full version, which we saw in the credits. Creating that Village of Shadows. Level design. Visual development. You can now get the following weapon from the extra content. The WCK, whatever that is. You completed the following challenges. Completion points can be used to purchase these. Not liking this? Wait, what? Whoa! I guess we're gonna overwrite. Alright. Alright, well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Resident Evil Village, by the way. Thank you, Jason. Jason U72 for $1.32. He says, will this be one of my best games of the year? I mean, it's way too early in the year to ask me a question like that. But what I can tell you is this, in summary. I really liked the game. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, when I saw all the previews and everything of it, it didn't look like it was a Resident Evil game. Quite frankly, this didn't really play much like a Resident Evil game to me. A Resident Evil 7 was way more close to what a Resident Evil game plays. This is very different in my opinion. But as a survival horror game, it was great. The fact that this village had unique locations that played and felt completely differently. The castle feels different from the dollhouse, feels different from the swamp, feels completely different from the Lycan area. And then, of course, you've got the factory at the end that feels even different. I'll be honest, that finale was kind of like, the finale was disappointing. Like, I was expecting it to be a actual finale for Ethan, and instead they dropped Ethan and made you play as Chris, and then there was one final boss fight with Ethan, and that fight with Heisenberg was terrible. Like, that was like, I don't know, it feels to me like, at the end of the game, they just wanted to end it, and they weren't exactly knowing how. So they said, they knew they wanted a segment with Chris, like they were hinting at that the whole game, that Chris would be in it in some capacity, but that drive of fucking vehicle to fight Heisenberg and everything, that was really bad. And thank God that wasn't the end of Ethan. At least you absolutely got to play as him one more time and see his true ending. But let me put it this way. It wasn't perfect, okay? But it was damn good. Like that exceeded my expectations for what I was expecting, especially because I didn't know what to expect because the previews were very kind of cryptic about it, and even the demos to some extent were misleading, because the demos really were only of the very first part of the game, which wasn't representative of all the other areas of the game. All right. So I really enjoyed it. You know, my only complaints, I would say, number one, some of the textures were kind of bad, even though it's not noticeable all the time. Some of the textures were actually bad. I don't know why. Some of the textures, like when you're in the castle and everything, looked amazing, but there were some things that looked pretty bad. Not that that's a huge thing, but to nitpick, you're going to say the game looks amazing. There were some times when it didn't. I had ray tracing on. The frame rate did dip every once in a while. Never was it too serious of an issue for me, but it was noticeable. I don't know why I kept crouching during the playthrough. I just don't know. I don't know why I kept crouching during the playthrough. I played many other games, and I'm not auto-crouching, yet the games that I have haptic feedback enabled, like Call of Duty, the same thing happens. It seems like the haptic feedback, when you're pulling a trigger, somehow, when the controller moves, it thinks you're also clicking the thumbstick. This is the second game that's given me this problem. Maybe it's because I have a different thumb than everyone else is different. I don't know. But for me, I didn't like having the auto. At least, playing on standard difficulty, it wasn't an issue. Honestly, the thing that disappointed me the most was that the ending segment with Chris, that was so out of place. Like, for a survival horror game to have that final segment, I understand what they were doing. They were like, oh, look, you're Chris again. It's like Resident Evil 6 again. But, nah, it didn't really work for me, that ending segment. The final boss did, though. So, overall, great game. Definitely one of my favorite survival horror games of, like, I'd say the last game that I liked this much that was survival horror was probably Evil Within 2, and that was several years ago. And then before that, it was probably Resident Evil 7, right? So, yeah, I really liked it. And I definitely felt like they put effort into making a variety of gameplay styles in the playthrough instead of it all being the same thing throughout. They wanted it to feel refreshing. Like I said, you start off in a village, there's one feeling of dread that everything's going to kill you, you don't have enough ammo to face it. Then you go to the castle, it feels like almost like traditional Resident Evil, but of course with the twist, because it's very different with the vampires and everything. Then you go to the dollhouse, my god, that's completely different. That felt like you're playing Amnesia or something like that. It really did, like a different style of game. And then, you know, basically the entire swamp was just puzzles and a boss. And the boss felt like Resident Evil 4. It felt like you were playing a Resident Evil 4 boss fight. And then, kind of, I think what they did with the Lycan area is they wanted you to have a final feeling of the basic combat of the game, because then when you go to the factory, now you're fighting these roboticized enemies. Like I said, that really felt like I was watching the movie Frankenstein's Army. And every location feeling unique and different was really good. That was well done. Because it was all the same the entire game. Like, in honesty, the variety of this game is much better than Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, when you get about halfway through, you start to feel like, okay, I kind of know everything that's going to happen. And there's a few exceptions, a few bosses that are surprises in that game. For the most part, you kind of know the whole gist of the game. Once you're about halfway through Resident Evil 4, you've kind of seen it all. In this game, not so much. In this game, like, they just keep throwing things at you that you're not expecting. You're like, what the fuck? I was not expecting a roboticized monster army today when I played this game. It was like, what the fuck? Like, wow, that's weird. So I would say, if I'm going to directly compare them, I like Village better than Resident Evil 7. I do. I think this is a better game. Resident Evil 7 started off Resident Evil-esque. By the second half, it was kind of action-oriented, and the ending was kind of weak, I felt. This game, I actually feel, up until that one segment with Chris, is really damn good. Like, I really liked this game a lot. I think this is better than 7. Little weird how they tie it into the lore of all the other Resident Evil games, but at the same time, I like that it did. I think I would have been disappointed if this was a whole new plot that kind of didn't tie in with the other stuff. Although it's a little weird that you don't really... Well, I mean, you figure out who Miranda is, but there's no direct tie to Umbrella or any of that, except that she knew Spencer, right? That's a little disappointing, and also her motivations are terrible. Oh, I just want to revive my daughter. You know, you went through all this just to revive your daughter? Like, really? You lived hundreds of years just to do that? I don't know. But anyway, I really like it. I enjoyed every moment of playing it. Over this last week, it was a scary surprise because I didn't expect it to be that good. And the game genuinely had moments that scared me, which doesn't usually happen in survival horror games. Usually I'm like, oh, you got me with the cheap jump scare. No, they got me a few times with things that are like, whoa. The feeling of dread, overwhelming enemies coming at you. You know, oh my god, jumping out of the blood cellar in the castle. That was good, man. That was very well designed, and I really enjoyed it. I'm actually, quite frankly, I'm probably gonna miss it now because you don't get games like this that often. That was incredibly high production value, little to no issues with bugs or anything. Right, there was almost no problems whatsoever. Great story that kept you thinking the entire time. Variety of gameplay. Insane graphics. You know, it was like on all levels. It was very, very good. And these days, when we get AAA games, a lot of the times, you get completely disappointed when it comes out. And this was the opposite. It actually pleasantly surprised me and exceeded my expectations for what it was going to be. So, I recommend it for sure. If you liked Resident Evil 7, you got to play this. This is like leaps and bounds better than Resident Evil 7. You know what I mean? Like, Resident Evil 7 was the bayou and the shit. This is, like, completely different environments and stuff going on in this. So, I hope you guys liked the playthrough. Whether you watched it on demand on YouTube or you've been watching it all along live on twitch.tv this week on my channel, I really do appreciate that. And thank you. All right? Thank you guys so much. Will I be doing another run or whatever? I have no plans to do another run in this, being honest. When I tried to replay Resident Evil 7, people didn't really care. I tried to play Resident Evil 7 in VR and in hardcore. No one cared. I don't really think I'll be going back and replaying it. I don't think it's going to add anything. It's going to be the same game with tougher control or tougher enemies and, you know, not a big deal. If there's DLCs that add to the story, much like the DLCs of Resident Evil 7, I would consider doing them. But I am not going to be probably doing any kind of second run, hardcore run, or anything like that. I don't think people... Personally, I don't think I'd be too interested. I don't think other people would be too interested in it either. However, there is a multiplayer mode coming out. From what I'm to understand, this multiplayer mode is supposed to play like the old Mercenaries mode in the older Resident Evil games. If that's the case, I definitely am interested in that. I want to see what that's all about. And it's included. Like, it's not any additional cost. It's included. It's just not launched yet. So, so once that happens, once they make it available, all right, then I will play it and I'll give it a look, all right. But ladies and gentlemen, all I would like to say is thank you very much for a great playthrough. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with it. That's all there is to say. Also, thank you to everyone who tuned in and supported these streams. I mean, tonight was very slow. I have no idea why. Every other single stream that I played of Resident Evil Village up to now was incredibly supportive. So thank you for that as well. Okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Resident Evil Village. I hope you liked the playthrough. And until next time, you know, when there's DLCs in the light. All right, thank you. And I'll see you later. All right.